Oh, what happened? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is what I get for laughing at T earlier.
Right. That's exactly what you get.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
No, because I thought that I had it set up like for the chasing panel. I put both the waiting room music and the theme music on Canva together and made it into one thing, so I don't have to do this and do this and all the other stuff. So that's what I'm thinking this was, but I forgot that wasn't what it was.
Oh,
But,
okay. And you can add an intro, right? Does it allow you to do two intros at once or just one?
um, I don't know. I don't know.
Not
That's why
sure.
That's why I took the waiting room music and the chasing panel theme song and put it together.
Oh,
So
okay, I got you.
so
Yeah.
but we here anyway. But what's
Yeah,
going
what's
on,
up?
y'all? What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
This is your boy Scotty. We have Josiah and T, and we're here for a roster review on Bill Collective Birmingham Season 1, Episode 4. Now, I don't know. Now, speaking of Bill Collective, I don't know if y'all seen it, but they put out some 1-minute trailer for the other Bill Collective. And yeah.
I
I
have
ain't
not
seen
seen
it.
it. I need to. What was the trailer talking about?
It was just those little 1-minute trailers where
A little teaser.
they're making it look like Glenn is asking Letitia for a divorce or something like that at the very end of it. And I roll my eyes because I'm like,
Oh,
girl,
Lord have mercy.
please.
Not again.
Please, child.
Jesus.
Please. They're not asking for no divorce.
I'm about to say they're gonna continue to play in our face like Boo Boo the Fool. What
They
Denise Williams
are.
say? Silly of me to think
Okay.
that.
Okay.
That little
Like,
voice.
period. Okay, like that's what it is. Like it's just like what the fuck are you talking? Like really? Like I like even if you do ask her for a divorce, right? Because they do this all the time on reality TV. They sit there and they say, "I want a divorce," and don't go through with it.
Absolutely
So it's
not.
like
That woman
even
love
if
that man. He's staying. I mean, she's staying.
she's staying, he's staying, ain't nobody going no damn well. So
Just
and
like
it was
Rashida ain't never leaving Kirk.
right. Now there's one part of the trailer where Latrice was telling Cliff what he said, I don't want a baby. And she said, well, if you don't want a child, then fuck you. And got up. And I'm like, but Latrice, you can't be mad.
Nope.
Because when he wanted a child, you ain't want one.
Yeah.
And now he want a child. Now you want a child, he don't want one.
Nope.
So you wanted him to be understanding of your shit, be understanding of his shit. I mean,
Right.
we can't be selfish. We just can't be
Nope.
selfish about the situation. We can't.
They another couple that concern me, but I'll just leave it at that.
Right. And I'm saying that, okay. Well, let me say something, Josiah. T want to pretend like he did not drag Nova on that live he did earlier today on Chasing Atlanta, and he
I
drugged the
did.
shit. Yes, you did. Why you lying? Yes, you did.
I really did.
Yes, you did.
I
What
gave
you call?
Nova a smaller like.
That's
I
what you
ain't
call
go
light?
Yeah.
Bitch, please.
I ain't go in like I really
Yes,
wanted to go in.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You're not gonna sit up here and lie to you. You are not about to sit up here and lie in my face.
Not you going in on Nova. I was shocked. I mean, not shocked, but I was watching y'all yesterday and then the show. I was like, "Ooh, Lord, not them cut it." But baby, because Dominique and Q was about to get into it. And Daria had to step in like, "Hey, Dominique,
Listen,
Q,
they was getting into it.
we out of
They was
time."
getting into it. They was getting into it real bad.
Oh yeah. I'm
And
about to say, yeah, they need that part 3 because we didn't even get to hear Tramel and Carl air out their grievances.
well, being that certain people relate.
Ooh.
Let me sip my little water that I'm doing.
Okay.
Water with lemon.
Being that certain people relate. Okay, like period. So that's all I'm gonna say on that one. I might say more backstage, but that's all I'm gonna say on that one. Yes, we do need a third part so for because they didn't even get to everything. Like they didn't even get to some of the stuff that I needed them to get into. Like it's so much that they needed that we needed
Yeah.
answers for that they didn't even talk about. Because
Right.
like the first part of their reunion was mainly about the birthday party. And then the second part was mainly about Nova and Althea. Like we didn't even get into the Miami trip, the drama with Tramel, this stuff with Tony and Q that was gonna come up. It was a lot of stuff that they didn't get into. So they do need a third part is needed because they didn't get into everything. But like I said, due to people being late.
And can I be honest with y'all really quick? I'm not a part of the panel, so I can actually say this.
Mm-hmm.
Was it me or I felt like the host, Dominic, it was a little too invested. Like the shades and the reads. I think when you're hosting a reunion, it's supposed to be mutual. Now I know I got criticized as a host of reunion, but
Child, fuck them.
anyways,
And I said that.
I need Dominique to not be so invested. I think she was a little bit too emotionally invested. And what I mean by that is inserting herself, throwing jabs. Yeah, because you do talk a
Look
lot
at
of shit.
T.
I was like, ma'am, I need you to just be neutral in the situation. When you're trying to meditate a situation, I need you to be neutral. T, why are you making that face?
I mean, because it don't really matter. The bitch going down for 18 months. I mean, I guess she reaping her karma for, getting too heavily invested in what they got going on. I mean,
was she invested or was she telling the truth about some parts?
I will say in a lot of them parts, she was telling the truth.
Because she was like, Ken moves like a mean film queen.
Totally agree.
And then when Ken got so pissed, and she was like, I'm telling you the truth. I'm like,
it was.
And then she said, and Nova likes that shit. And when she said, I was like, oh.
I again totally agree.
I couldn't even say nothing. I was just
totally agree.
And then here's the thing. I keep saying this. I really like Ken off camera. I love him off camera. It's the same thing with Nova. I love her off camera, but on this show, girl,
keep that filthy Latin boy away from me. I don't care how much y'all try to act like that bitch is so cool. That nigga.
Well, first of all, let's be clear. She's not my friend. I just said that she was cool off camera.
Y'all can get enough of that shit.
Enough of that shit. All right. I'm just telling you what I've seen of her when I'm around the cast. Like, that's it, because that's the only time I see her. I don't see her like that. As a matter of fact, the only one that I see like that is Sammy, and we share the same best friend, which is DJ. So of course I see him more often than not.
Shout out to Sammy.
Why are you shouting Sammy out?
I mean, because Sammy's so damn adorable, honey. Can't do nothing with her, but
Sammy you don't know what Sammy's position is.
It don't matter to me because at the end of the day, but so adorable though, child. Like, shout out to Sammy. Shout out to Sammy. Straight up.
You know what, y'all? Before we get started on Birmingham, I want to ask y'all something. Remember what we did when Chasing Atlanta came back? We did like a special roast review about Chasing Atlanta. I'm only asking, would y'all want to do the same thing for Chasing LA, or did y'all care enough about that show to even do something like that for them? If not, I understand. If not, I truly
I'm about to
understand.
say LA did not have any memorable moments.
Yeah, it didn't. What about when Dallas come back? Y'all wouldn't mind doing that one?
Yeah, I don't mind doing Dallas.
It depends on who owns it.
But I'm saying we talking about the moments over the seasons past and stuff. Remember, that's what we did for Chasing Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, because I know y'all really didn't care about LA because I didn't either. But Dallas is different. You feel what I'm saying? Because we actually watched it.
Listen, I forgot who the heck fuck was even
Well,
on.
actually, I ain't
LA.
gonna lie. I was investing in season 2 was pretty good up LA. You know,
I ain't even watched season 2. Did you watch season 2, Scotty?
I did watch it. Unfortunately, we were introduced to certain people that I really just, yeah, but.
boop, 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 boop.
Now that's gonna forever be funny.
Okay. Maybe we can do like 5 moments off of it. That's it.
Because
we'll talk about it. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll
it
talk
offline.
about it because I never cared for LA. I don't know why, but I didn't. But you know. But anyway, we have a lot. We gonna go ahead and get to the show. So where my notes set for this? Where are my notes set for this? Oh, okay. So we open it up with the 48-hour live that Stormy was doing for Canvas. And we do know that some stuff had got messed up. People were ordering the trio box instead of the La box. So Stormy went over and she started fixing what was wrong, but she wanted them folks to stop playing that thing. And I'm like, girl, you ain't got to take it out on that lady now. You ain't got to take it out on her.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But you know, I be seeing stuff like this and I be like, Scotty, you are guilty of doing the same thing. Because when you're stressed, you tend to take it out on people, and that is not right. And it's not. It's not. That's why sometimes when we doing the whether you like it or not panel, it be days where you could tell when I'm having an off day. And and then we're getting into these debates, and then I have more passion in the debates than I normally do because I'm already stressed. So that's why that's why I told Sakina the other night. I said, girl, when we went to the Ooh Ladies first thing, I said, girl, when I'm feeling stressed out like that, I'm not coming because it's going to look bad. It always looks bad for me because they be so mad at me when it happens. So I'd be like, nah, whenever I'm feeling off like that, don't do that. So when I was looking at Stormy doing it, I'm like, oh, that look like me when I'm stressed or when I'm feeling aware about something else. And then I use that passion in these damn debates. That's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sis was stressed the hell out.
She really was. Martell arrives. And then that is when Stormy was like, well, hey, Martell, I'm still stuck on the fact that she said that she wanted somebody that was more up to Lala's caliber. And you said Martell.
Yeah, that wasn't the right choice of words. Because, I mean, listen, he's not even up to caliber with a cockroach still at a lot of folks' tell.
Oh,
but, you know, I will say I agreed with the fact that he is fine. I mean, he a fuck nigga, but he fine. And a lot of women still are into Martell. And, you know, if you were smart, Martell, you would do some type of body butter for men's. If you were smart. But I know you ain't smart like that.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, are we sure that he's her caliber? Because Lala does have a history of liking men who are not faithful. I mean, look at her and Carmelo and all them women and allegedly men that he been
leave
with.
Carmelo alone. Leave Carmelo alone.
Listen, no, I say that because you know Carmelo has always been my favorite basketball player on the court and off the court.
So you say men because you want them. Got it.
Oh, don't y'all sit here and act like y'all don't do that, especially you, sir, below me.
Oh, you talking about T?
You too, Scotty.
I don't be doing that. Well, first of all, I didn't even. First of all, T, I didn't even say you. Josiah is the one that said you, so don't even bring that over here to me. Josiah said that, honey, not me.
I mean, I'm just bringing up Ralph. I'm just bringing up Ralph.
Look, Ralph. Listen, Ralph and Martell. What's that? Marceau.
Well, I don't like Marceau bald mouth ass. That is T. Okay.
Watch your mouth, bitch. Don't come for my husband. This ain't came for you. Period. I'm sick of y'all.
Shut up. Well, so Fumi, Sonetta, and Kayla arrives and Martell interviews them. I'm trying to figure out why is Sonetta around.
Yeah, I don't necessarily get Seneca. I mean, is she a friend of? I assume.
Unofficial friend
Yeah,
of, I'm assuming.
yeah. Because why she here?
I guess she a friend of like Chanel, and I like Chanel.
Who is Chanel?
You know the big tile Amazon one.
On Birmingham?
Yes, the one that
Child,
we questioning is she a woman or Chanel girl. See,
child.
I knew I would have got you with that one. Yeah, that's
I'm sorry. Oh my god. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you.
yeah. It ain't necessarily that nothing wrong with Sonetta. I don't necessarily mind her, but I would like to know at least a little bit more about her if she's gonna be up here like that.
Yeah, because like it's like she's just there
Yeah.
with
Who
no
is Sinetta?
purpose.
Who is Sinetta
See,
again?
Just I don't even know who the fuck she is.
Is that the girl who confronted hey, I'm still trying to get these names together. Shit. Episode 4. Only person I know.
Sonetta not even in the opening credits, so she got that
She's
damn.
that's who friend is that?
That's
That's
Tiffany
Tiffany friend?
friend. Yeah, that's
Okay,
Tiffany
okay,
friend.
got you. Okay.
Yeah, I
Got
don't
you,
understand
yes.
her purpose. But when Martell was interviewing them, it seemed like Fumi was the only one that was fun.
I know,
Right. I
right?
did enjoy Fumi's moment in that. And I agree with a lot of what she said too. Let's be clear.
But see, that's the thing with Fumi. I love Fumi. I like her personality and her spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like she's fun for the most
Mhm.
part.
Mhm.
Like she's fun. Jason Kayla's boyfriend comes to the event, and like I said, she loved her a salt and pepper.
Okay, old ass. He handsome though.
He is handsome. He definitely is handsome. He comes to the event, and then the next thing you know, we see Kylan up there. She's doing her little dance and all this. And Kayla was like, "What did she take?" And
Yeah.
I'm
Ye- Yeah, that was a little bit much for me, especially because you don't even know her.
right. Like, why would you think that was okay for you to say? Like,
Well,
like
let
what?
me I'm sorry, I'm gonna let y'all finish.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say to back up the truck really quick. So regarding Kayla and her salt and pepper man, you can see the trauma all over this woman. And the reason why I say that is because when he got there, she was like, "Oh my God, I finally feel like I could be myself. I finally feel like I can open up." Girl, you are a walking woman in trauma who has daddy issues. You saw how the way I now granted that's her man, right?
Mm.
But clearly she looking at this man like a daddy. And she's just socially awkward. Like she's very socially awkward. Like what like have you ever had a conversation with somebody? I'm like, oh, this person is inducing their trauma. That's her.
Yeah.
Everybody keep getting in my comments asking me if she's slow. How the hell I know? I just met her.
I don't think she's slow. I think it's more so like what Josiah said. I think it's more so of a thing of being socially awkward and being a somewhat introvert at the same time. And then to top it all off, she got married at a young age. And she really ain't had no life.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably don't know how to socialize with people because she been cooped up since 17. So
Yeah.
it's like, that's what I'm
That's
thinking of
true.
it. Yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. And plus, like I said, she keep on going after these men that are like father figures versus a boyfriend. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Somebody
So,
her somebody her own damn age.
but have have y'all ever dated someone older than y'all?
Yeah, I
Like,
have.
like I'm not talking about like 5 years older than y'all, but like older than y'all.
Yeah, I had. I dated a nigga that was 54 when we
Hmm.
met. But he honestly didn't look his age. Like you could tell he was older, but you wouldn't have thought in his 50s. You would have thought like he was like in maybe mid 40s because he took care of himself.
So did y'all ever feel like, because oftentimes the stories that we hear about people that date older men is always like a father or a controlling type of thing
Yes.
or something like that.
Yes. He used to try
Yeah,
that shit all the time. He used to cuss his
me
ass
too.
out. Bitch, my daddy dead. Like that used to be my thing all the time because he did literally used to try to son me. I say, nigga, we fucking, so you can't son me. You know what I mean? And that's for real. And that's why I had ended that shit. Because after a while, like it's cute when you first get together, but it's just annoying
Yeah.
after a
Yeah,
while. Like they really be stuck in their ways.
yeah. Yeah, I agree with T. I dated somebody that was older, and as Soulful Dog said, I don't know why you had to bring that up, but yes,
Yeah.
there was an older man that did teach me some things. Um, but as far as
What do you
controlling,
mean?
telling you what you do, what you not need to, who the hell are you talking to? That's why I could never date somebody like, oh, you come here now. No, you need to do this now. You need to. Who the hell you think you're talking to?
Who
You
are
ain't
you
talking to me,
talking to?
right?
See what I'm
You need
saying?
to call me. You need to check in with me now.
Oh,
The hell?
oh no.
Have I
Mm-mm.
ever dealt with somebody like that?
I
Maybe I
okay,
dated a
so,
Nigerian. I blocked them after 2 weeks.
damn. But see,
Dang.
here's the thing: the person that I was dating, they didn't control me, but they wanted to kind of take care of me. Like, you don't have to work. You don't have to work. I got money. I can take care of you, type of thing. And it sounds good,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's like you start thinking about the future. What if it don't work?
Mm-hmm.
And then if it don't work, I'm gonna be out on the street with nowhere to
Right.
go, and I ain't got no money. I be thinking about stuff like that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I used to think about stuff like, I'm like, well, what if he decide one day that he don't want to be with me, and then what? I'm gonna be in this house that he probably paying for, and I'm gonna be out on the street. I'm gonna have to go back home to my mama, and I'm gonna have to start all the way back over again. I'm way too independent to want to have to depend on somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't
And
like
because
it.
they take care of you,
Yeah,
that's
and you
they
feel
treat you any old kind of way
any
because
kind of
they're doing
way. Yeah, and then you're at their mercy pretty
it.
much because they got the money.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I never felt like I was at their mercy at all. Like it
Mm-hmm.
was never like that. But at the same time, it's kind of like, you know
And
what I'm
then when you
saying?
want to do for yourself, they catch your attitude. Like we're both men at the end of the day. Like I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Because
I mean, shout out to Kelly Price and Stoker. They did make a song about that. As I've been listening
yeah,
to a lot of Kelly Price.
you're not my
You're not my
daddy, you're
daddy, you're
my
my man.
Never a true word spoken.
man. Okay. Period. Um. Okay. So then, after everything was going on, Stormy had told the girls that she was glad that Tiffany wasn't coming because of that dark cloud and bad energy. To be quite honest, if I was Stormy, I'd be glad that she wasn't coming either.
Me too.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't. I'd be glad that she wasn't coming either because Tiffany just exudes fucking bad energy. Like, she just give off like she just and like I said on the last time that we did roast review, y'all, people were trying to make it seem like I was just going so hard on Tiffany. No, the fuck I'm not. No, I am not. Like, I just her aura just disturbs me.
Mhm.
Me
I
too.
just I just can't with it. You know what I'm saying? So Amber, who I love, she was saying that people be thinking that she gay because she doesn't have a man and she doesn't have a family. I I was saying, somebody tried to correct me and say, well, Scotty, it's not only Southern people that say that. Well, girl, I can only go by where I'm from.
Yeah,
And
same. Mm-hmm.
like I said, these Southern people say that a lot. I don't know what they do up north, but I know where I'm from. Hold on, you asked, and I made sure to deliver the reunion review. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. Miss O said would, but
Ooh.
I can't wait because I love her reviews on the scene. I love her reviews.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? It is mostly Southern traditional values, which is why it's mostly Southern mamas. that really goes hard for like marriage and family and not shacking up and doing it the right way. Yeah, city slicker moms, you gonna find a few that are like that, but it's mostly down in the South where that's really like drilled upon even in your 40s, as y'all can see with Amber.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, so because I don't have a man and because I don't have kids, that make me a hoe. I mean, not a hoe. That makes me gay.
Yeah, that's the
So,
first thing they go to.
so would you rather me just date a man and have a baby by him and he don't do nothing for it just to prove that I'm not gay? Like it's just stupid to me. I hate it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is that old Southern mindset that people do have and preconceived
Hey,
notion. Because
Sakina.
my parents are the exact same way. My grandma just told me last year, when you gonna stop playing games with men and get married to your wife? I said, "Oh Lord," and you know she put God in it, but God gave you. Like, I don't care what you say. God gave me a vision that you had 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl,
Okay, you can still have 3 boys and 2 girls, or 2 boys
and
and
a
three
wife.
girls. No, that ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
Jojo, if you ever came up here and talk about something, you got a girlfriend. A what? Jojo, leave me alone, girl. That's what I would tell you. Tell
Look
the
at
boo. You doing this to make grandma happy.
Y'all can't see me with a woman.
I can't. I will. Stranger things have happened, but you did identify as bisexual though, so it wouldn't be surprising.
Child.
You don't believe it though.
Somebody say I can marry. Wow, wow.
So Miss O said people think she's gay because of how she carried herself playing basketball. You know the lesbian title. Oh yeah, I get that. Because even in high school, girls that played basketball, everybody always said they was gay. Even if they wasn't gay, they said they were gay. Like you know.
It's a
So I get it.
stereotype because most of the times when the girls play basketball, most of them do be lesbians, but not all of them.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
not all of them.
that be one of the stigmas that be going on, which is sad.
Yeah, you can't even play basketball without somebody calling you gay. Like it's
and people
you
be
know.
shocked when they get married to a man and got a boyfriend.
Right. I seen it happen so many times. It was so many girls that was on the basketball team, and I thought they was gonna be studs like a motherfucker. Here they go, married with about 3 or 4
Right.
kids. I'm like, girl, what? But while she was talking to Kaylin, they brought up the fact that Kayla had asked Kylan, did she do a line on TikTok? And Kylan plans to confront Kayla for saying that on social media. I ain't gonna lie. I 100% 10 toes down with Kylan because, girl, what the fuck do you mean? What drugs was I taking? Like, did you do what line was you doing? Like, you can say anything else.
Yeah. I thought that was so weird. That's what makes me say that she's socially awkward. She doesn't know how to read the room. She doesn't know how to have conversation. She doesn't know how to make appropriate statements at all. Remind me of my boss,
Pfft.
bitch.
Now listen, in my review, I said Kylan gave it off a little Regina-ish because she was
Oh.
so happy to want to cuss that lady out. And then again at the same time, I said, but hey, I mean, if you do, I ain't gonna say nothing to you because she was wrong as fuck.
Now she gave a little bit of Regina, child.
She did. It was a little Regina-ish that how happy she was to be able to cuss. And then her auntie said, like you can't even call her a trick in front of your auntie. So we gonna see how this goes. But I won't mad at her and her feelings, nor was I mad at her for wanting to say something because girl, you don't even know me. And I agree with her. You putting out those allegations, you never know how people would take that shit. A lot of people will run with anything that you say.
That is very true. Cause like if you like sometimes people can say one thing and everybody runs with it, even if it is a lie, especially
Yep.
if you don't let people know. That's why I like when we talking about gossip and shit. If I don't know if it's true or not, I hurry up and say allegedly.
Right.
Because I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just telling you what the street's saying. Allegedly. Because I don't want nobody trying to get on my ass about shit.
But
So,
then I saw on the preview that she gonna start crying before Kaylin even say something to her. See, that's the shit I don't like either. That manipulative shit, I don't like it.
Let's not try the manipulative ass tears, baby. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree.
Let's not even try to do that. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you knew what the fuck you were saying when you said it, and you
Yep.
knew that. Like, what made you think that that was okay to even insinuate that somebody was doing the line of cocaine? Like, girl, what? You probably would have got away with. How many shots of tequila did she have? You would have got away with saying that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But drugs?
Right.
Come on now. But T, I did not think about it like that. When you said Reginae-ish, because you know I cannot stand Reginae.
No, I cannot stand that little heifer child.
Oh, she hasn't grown or matured?
I mean, I don't okay, so when I was watching the reality show that her and Toya got, because you know I was watching and reviewing it, I could not stand her on that show. Her or her mama.
I ain't like her growing up.
She was a mess on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
not Love and Hip Hop. I'm sorry.
Growing Up Hip Hop.
She was horrible on that.
I couldn't stand her then either.
I couldn't stand her on Growing Up Hip Hop.
Do you know who my daddy is?
Girl, who cares?
Right.
And I know that Brandon was a punk. I know
Very
this.
Very much.
But I was not mad at him for reading Reginae.
Me either.
I was not mad at him for it because she was asking for it the entire time.
Yes.
You think that you could say what you want to say to somebody just because Lil Wayne your daddy. Girl, who cares? A lot of them got that like that. Because on the other Growing Up Hip Hop, when Romeo and Boogie had words and Master P jumping in
it.
Master
Hips jumping in it.
That's when I stopped liking Lil Romeo.
Romeo was a bitch ass nigga. Can't nobody say nothing to me about it. He was a bitch.
Who's worse, him or Bow Wow? I said Lil Bow Wow.
Romeo.
I could stand the rain with Shad here and there.
Yeah, Romeo.
He got on my nerves too.
Romeo was a bitch, especially that last season he was on Growing Up Hip Hop. When I first started reviewing it, he was a bitch.
Oh gosh.
Oh, he was such a bitch. The way he handled everything was a bitch. He called that whole production meeting where all the castmates and Brianna was sitting there like, why am I even here?
Right.
Right.
Boogie was my favorite though. I missed him.
I know. See, that's too.
It's slick. I slick hate that Growing Up Hip Hop is gone. That would have been something else for us to review. Because I loved Brianna.
Yes. Brianna. And Twist. Twist was a card.
Brianna and Twist. And TT.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about TT.
And Tyran.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about Tyran.
Oh, yeah.
I love them. I actually was watching some old episodes of Growing Up Hip Hop on my Roku on Philo. And do y'all remember that episode? I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, but remember that episode when Brianna and Lil Easy's wife had first got into it at Egypt's birthday party? Aaliyah was looking for a problem. Yes, Aaliyah she was looking for a problem. She was looking for a whole problem. She was trying to get it popping with Brianna. Then when Brianna got it popping with her, everybody blamed Brianna. But girl, you came over there starting with her.
Yeah.
Right. I remember when she threw her drink at Easy in Lil Easy face. And he deserved it though.
Because she told him to get the fuck out her face. Mm-hmm. She kept saying, get the fuck out my face. So
I agree. Maybe if nothing comes on for us, like a Bell Collector style, maybe we can do a retro review, roast and review.
That would be nice. I would like to do that.
And go back to season 1. Them episodes was good too. I used to watch them online.
I used to want to do retro reviews on the Flavor of Love.
Yeah, I kind of did it with Charm School and then I stopped.
Yeah, during the pandemic, I tried to do Flavor of Love, but I had stopped. So it's like, maybe we should do some episodes of Flavor of Love, like the first 2 seasons, because nobody ever talks about the third one.
Oh, yeah. With the boots at. Like how she getting up here trying to play around with dirty ass Trick Daddy. Girl, you is so desperate.
Oh,
Yes.
and did you see the preview for next week? Because I ain't even been watching Miami. I just been catching the clips on Reality Entertainment on Instagram. They showed a preview for next week. She finna try to come for Amara. Why are you coming for Amara?
Wow.
Amara ain't did nothing to you. Why you coming
Who,
for
Shay?
Amara? No,
Nah,
Oh,
Boots.
Boots. Oh my God.
Why you coming for Amara? Cause she said
Larissa, sit down, girl.
she gonna say, "Where is Bucky? Are you deaf, bitch?"
But you
That's
know,
what she said to Amara. I'm like, what?
right.
We
And you
don't
know
know
this,
no Bucky, girl.
and I know we're gonna continue to be off topic, but yeah, Shay don't get the flowers. She didn't listen. This woman zoomed from Flavor to Love to 2000, 2005, all the way up to now. Loving hip hop, Atlanta, loving hip hop, charm school. Shay was in some good shit.
She single-handedly was carrying Love and Hip Hop Miami. I don't care what nobody say. Katrina didn't carry shit. And Trina needs to go. Well, the show finna go anyway. But Trina should have been gone a long time ago. Cause girl, bye. Everybody don't do
I
nothing but kiss
would
her ass.
have liked Shay on Love and Hip Hop, but she was coming for my girl at the time, Erica.
And that was my girl too, but now I can't stand Erica.
Yeah, I cannot stand
Erica
Erica Dixon
Dixon.
now. She a bird.
Yes, I can't stand Erica Dixon.
Yeah, she a bird now.
Everything that we said Shay was, Erica is the same damn thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Let me see what's next. So Stormy, she was just this was basically like her at her warehouse, and she was basically saying how overwhelmed she is with everything, and then when stuff go wrong, they don't say her brand, but they say her name. She has to look at the videos of people and the things that they say and stuff like that. And I kind of felt Stormy in that moment, because when you're the face of something, you're going to get the brunt of the backlash about every goddamn thing. And people don't really understand how the fuck that feels. Just being a public figure, or in our case, a semi-public figure, and you say or do something, or you make a mistake, people don't let you live that down. They only define you based off of those mistakes.
They really don't.
Stormy, remember what I told you in my review? Fuck them other hoes, okay? Don't nobody give a damn about their opinions, because their opinions don't matter. At the end of the day, you are still a multi-millionaire. You go home and you wake up and go to sleep down in the Greenleaf Mansion. Who cares what them people got to say about you, child?
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to you for coming up in the comments, by the way, saying I preached to you. I'm glad I preached to your soul, because I don't want you to get up here crying about that bullshit again, Stormy.
Yeah.
I know.
Ma'am, you are doing amazing things.
And the thing with Stormy is that I relate to her on a whole lot, because I know she has spoken out about going through depression and wanting to off herself because of the things that people were saying. And because sometimes people like us, we give off like this tough exterior, but they don't really realize sometimes how things really does affect us at times. You know what I mean? Like, I could take a lot of bullets, but the only thing that really kind of, for me, like, I've had things that I can't say over the years I've grown a little bit when it comes down to the negativity of it all, because YouTube is fun. YouTube is everything, right? We get paid for giving our own opinions, and it's fun. Just like when I work with y'all too, it's fun. But sometimes it can be a bit much sometimes, but sometimes people can be a little bit relentless. And sometimes you're not allowed to be off, or sometimes you're not allowed to necessarily have a bad day or make a mistake. You're no longer human when you're a public figure. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They'll get up here and say some of the worst things about us, and then when we clap back, well, you're a man. You shouldn't say those things. Bitch, fuck you. And see, when you live by that, then don't none of that matters to you no more. That's
very
why
true.
I pop off the way I pop off.
That is very true, because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, like, and me and Josiah have both used to tell T, don't say that, T, don't do that, don't say all that. But now I understand.
See?
Because the reason why I'm telling you not to say it or not to do it is because I don't want nobody trying to knock you for doing it. if that makes sense.
You
Like
do.
sometimes, because I guess that's my way of trying to protect you as my friend, because I know how people be trying to look at you. I know how people be trying to categorize you. I know how they do that. So a lot of times when you say stuff, 9 times out of 10, you're not wrong. But because of the way
Yeah.
you respond, they're gonna make you wrong. Isn't that crazy?
Well, you're a man. You should just let that roll off your chest.
Yes, okay. Yes. And I take full accountability for the way that I come across a lot of the time, because I know that I have my good days, and when I have my bad ones, I have them, and you can see it. And sometimes it don't be having nothing to do with nobody that I'm working with at the time. It's just that
Me too.
sometimes, yeah, like we all have them and stuff like that. So, you know, I understand Stormy, and that's why I used to be so upset. Even though when Stormy first came on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I didn't like her when she first came on the show. I
Yeah, me
didn't.
neither.
But when I saw her and the way she spoke on social media and talked about depression, I understood it, because at the time
Uh-huh.
she spoke out about it, I was dealing with it. Like I was in that
Mhm.
mode where I was this close to offering myself. And I saw her talking about offering herself, and I felt bad for her and stuff like that. So I kind of connected with her on that. Because sometimes
And
we don't
even
really
then,
understand.
people drug her.
And yeah, and then that I think that's partially why I took up for her during that time, because I'm like, okay, y'all ain't gotta like her, but to say some of the things that y'all are saying about her when she's going through this shit is kind of fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up. Like y'all being meaner to her. Like y'all ain't even gotta be mean like that. Like y'all really don't have to be mean. Like what we doing?
Right.
So it's just like, yeah. So I get it. I get exactly where she coming from and what she's saying, child. I really do. Um, so we get to Amber. She invites Tiffany, Sonetta, and Kayla out for boxing classes. They talk, and Amber said, I would rather invite Kayla out for boxing classes, so I'd rather me punch a bag than punch her in the face. I was so tickled when she
Oh
said that.
God.
That was so
Um,
funny.
that was so funny to me. Um, as they were talking about the live, Tiffany came across not being too interested in said live, and she was like, "Well, yeah, I saw some of it, but yada yada yada, blah blah blah." I'm like, Tiffany, girl. Amber says that the collective needs to get together soon. And Tiffany said that her and Fumi made amends, and they showed a flashback of them doing so. And then Amber then confronts Kayla about the comment that she made to Kylan. And not to mention, Sonetta also called out Tiffany about the mop comment. And Tiffany says that she wants to talk to Stormy to make things right. Number one, I'm glad that Amber called out Kayla, because she needed to be called out.
Yeah, she did.
She definitely needs to be called out for that bullshit. She
Man, but don't
definitely.
be threatening to punch nobody in their face. Bruh,
Please don't
you a
do
CFO.
that.
I know you lying. Kayla is that worth.
She really ain't, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
child.
I was just
Yeah.
saying that, yeah, very passive aggressive. And you don't play with people like that, you don't know. So that whole, joke that she made, that was so untasteful. Girl, you don't even got the personality. I'm just playing. This kid is my person. Ma'am, like I said, socially awkward. Just how you look. Socially awkward. She already don't fit in with this show so far. I'm like, why are you here?
Yeah, I
But
don't think she do either.
Y'all don't think she fit in?
I really do not.
Why? Tell me why, T.
Because she's just so peonish. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna be honest.
Not
She's
be
real
honest.
peonish to me. Like I would have taken her better as a friend of shit. Bring
Mm.
Sonetta on in her spot. Hell, I would have been cool with that. Like I don't feel as though she meshes with these particular women.
Mm.
Because a majority of them are strong, independent black women. Okay, I don't get that when I look at Kayla. I really don't. And it seems like her and Tiffany gonna be on the outs with each other, but they also gonna be on the outs with the rest of the cast, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then if you look at her, like even on this bottom right down here, she looks like a 10U version of Yandy and season 5
Yeah,
Portia.
right. Right.
Season 5 version of Portia. Ma'am, it looks like Yandy without the confidence.
Right.
Do I look okay? Should I look like this?
She do give Trash Can Yan with more gums. Like
Oh my god.
I just I really feel like
That's
Jake's gonna make her
that's
interesting.
what I
I think
remind
that's
me
gonna be the only
of.
thing that's gonna make her interesting.
Shit.
Oh, y'all do not see it for her. I was also glad that Sonetta called Tiffany out about that damn mop comment because she knew that mop comment was very condescending. Like, girl,
Right. Trying to act like she didn't know what she said. Girl, please.
girl, you knew what you was doing. Like, girl, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, stop. Like, you know what
Right.
the fuck going on. Like, don't do that.
But I do want to go to Birmingham and go check out that boxing class. That boxing class looked like a fun time. I ain't gonna lie.
It did.
It
It
did.
did.
I see that. It had the same instructor. I like something to look
Yeah.
at.
So did Amber and her mama go down there to the little clinic about freezing her eggs, and her mama keep on putting in her head that she need to find a man.
Yeah, can we talk about that? Like I said, a lot of people say this around United States, but my thing is that it's such a Southern thing. Like I said, people want you to find, on like it's the older generation thing. Like they equal
Yeah.
success to marriage, kids. You know what I'm saying? That's success to them, and that's not. Unfortunately, that's just not the times. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I do find my person, I don't know who it would be, but even if I do find them and kids, I'm gonna work up and where I need to be. I'm not worried about kids and marriage at this time, and she needs to just lay it off. It's hard. It's hard to date, yet alone marriage. We see how many. Do you see how many marriages fall off?
Right.
You see how many fuck niggas it is in the world? I wouldn't get mad at it. If I could pick my baby daddy from a catalog, I would do it too.
Yeah. And I
Well,
hope that
yeah.
Amber will be able to set boundaries with her mom without that, because those side comments gotta stop. They really do.
Yeah, those comments was getting on my motherfucking nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like I would be like, girl, is you cool? Like, what's wrong with you? And yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah,
her
like
mama. Yeah, that's her mama. And I know, because sometimes like this just kind of reminds me of when I did Storm on the Road that day, and we were talking about the Braxtons, and I was talking about how I don't have a relationship with my grandma and how I hold her accountable. People were saying, so you're bragging about disrespecting your grandmother. Did I say hold her accountable, or did I say disrespect her? Because the two are not the same. So basically, holding someone accountable is disrespecting them.
yeah, depending on the age limit.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, because you know that's how it is, Scotty. You know
I
that's how
know
it is.
that, but see, here's the thing: we're millennials, and millennials don't give a fuck about age. Like at the end of the day, you're gonna be held accountable. And my thing is, if I can hold my own damn mama accountable, why can't I hold you accountable?
Listen, Gen Z is worse. They don't care. They don't give a damn.
Gen
My
Z way
brother's the
worse than
same
us.
way. Y'all think my mouth is slick? My brother is a firecracker.
Yeah, like I just feel like Amber Mama was kind of like a bit much. Like, girl, calm down. Like,
Yeah. Calm down. Like she gonna do what she gonna do. Let her freeze her eggs.
child.
Freeze
But
them eggs.
so Tiffany's in a car with her friend of 18 years. I forgot what her name was, but
Kendra.
Kendra.
Yeah, I ain't fool with her either.
Oh, we were about to get into it. In so many words, she was talking about having a she was saying that how she offended Stormy with the mop comment, and Kendra said that Stormy has no substance.
Basically, is what she said.
And I'm just like, well, how doesn't she? Because she said that she puts her business before everybody or everything, and her success and all this other stuff, and that's the only thing that she really has, and she's really not that successful or whatever she said. And it just gave a bunch of hateration, holleration in this dancery when she was sitting up there making her comments in that car. Because I'm like, girl, what are you saying?
And not only that, Tiffany ain't got no damn substance. The only thing she seemed to be so fixated and happy about is that she got a fucking husband. There's no substance into that. Where's the substance in that?
Exactly.
That is
Well,
true.
you know, in that type of caliber, I mean, marriage, like I said, in the South, especially Christians, marriage and kids are an end all be all winner. If you got marriage and kids, you win in life. And not everybody
Yeah.
wants that.
That's why sometimes, like when we be watching like the reality shows and stuff like that, even I kind of stopped saying this shit. But when people like drag the women for not having no man and shit, I be like, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they ain't got no man. Okay, that's the one I'll not having a man ain't the one I'll be all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know.
It's really not.
I think she thinks she's better than them because her husband is a pastor. He's a pastor. I don't know what the hell Willie is. All I know is they Kojic. That's all I know. I don't know what he do. I don't know what she do. The only
Right.
thing we know is that they got married in a day and she got pregnant down to the honeymoon. That's all.
Right.
That's really all we know about them.
Exactly. Yeah, Tiffany, like I said, traditional woman, like your typical Christian, judgmental. Mm-mm-mm.
Child, please, Tiffany get cussed out fucking with me. I got no time.
Listen,
Everybody
okay.
got no time. Tiffany is just too much. She is too much.
She is. I promise you, she is. That's why I don't understand why people be trying to give me so much about what I'm saying about her. I'm just telling y'all what I see. It's. I'm just telling y'all what I see, and I'm just not seeing what
Yeah,
you.
I ain't seeing it.
I'm not seeing it. Like I'm just not. Like she's a terrible motherfucker. Like in my opinion, like she just do too much to me for me. I just. Mm-mm. So then we get to the I think they was going to the Civil Rights Museum or something like that. And Stormy is on the call with Amber, and Amber is sick off her IVF meds. And then that's when we find out that Sonetta, Kayla, and Fumi all couldn't make it either. So as Stormy's on the phone with Amber, Tiffany walks up. And then Tiffany wants to know where everybody at. And Stormy was basically telling her that Amber was sick. And the next thing you know, Tiffany then addresses Stormy about how she felt. She said, because Sonetta told her this and that. And then Stormy was like, well, what did Sonetta say? And in the confessional, Stormy was like, I need to know what Sonetta said because I haven't talked to Sonetta. So what did Sonetta say?
Right.
And I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Was Stormy being passive aggressive? Hell
Absolutely.
yeah, she was.
Yes, she
But
was.
you
I was
ask
gonna
me,
say
do I
Stormy.
care?
And you know how
I don't
sometimes
get that one
when
down.
yeah, and I didn't like how because Tiffany was trying to talk about the situation and just figure out what happened, and Stormy was not giving it to her. My opinion on that is Stormy was definitely being passive aggressive. But when you have a notion of somebody that you already just don't care for, everything that they do is going to irritate you. I did wish that Stormy would have just flat out said what the issue and try to rectify. But sometimes when you meet somebody and they first impressions are everything, right? And Stormy first few impressions of Tiffany was not the best. So when you meet somebody, you don't really gel with them, you don't care for their character, how they move, anything that they do is going to annoy the hell out of you.
Right.
Girl, not only that, Trey didn't fuck with you. Okay? And when Trey didn't fuck with you, that was, y'all know why I'm doing this? That was all that I needed. And that was all that Stormy needed too. When the animals don't fuck with you, girl, please.
The animals say something, because baby, when that dog growled when she walked in their room, child, that was
It was
enough
the only one
confirmation
that
for
she
me.
did it to.
Okay, that's all the confirmation I fucking needed, to be honest. Like what?
No, I'm standing because I'm trying to get my hour on my ring. So
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll be sit down a little bit.
And I also like the way Stormy handled Kendra. When Kendra tried to jump her ass in there, Stormy said, no, I ain't talking to you. I'm
This
talking to
ain't
her.
your battle. Man.
Okay,
It's
I
not
was
because
born.
it wasn't her damn battle. Like, why are you? Because it felt like Kendra just wanted a piece. Like, girl, sit
Mhm.
down.
We got a few Shantaes on the show, don't we?
Adult with.
Oh my god! And that's one thing you don't want to fucking be is a damn Shantae. I can't stand Shantae, child.
And I said this in my review. I don't know why, but Caitlyn reminds me a lot of Chelsea from Love and Marriage Detroit. Was it Detroit?
She do, yes,
No, it was
Detroit.
DC.
It was
It was.
Detroit.
It was
It was
Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah,
She reminds me so much of Chelsea, and I don't know why.
they kind of look alike.
They do. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
Speaking of, because we're at the end of the review. Do you miss Love and Marriage Detroit? I don't.
Can I be honest with you? I only saw one.
You never
episode.
watched it.
Never watched it.
I miss DC.
I definitely miss DC.
One guy was there, one girl was attractive, but
I mean, they could have came back and they could have talked about Christina and Brandon because they did get a divorce.
Oh, they did get a divorce.
Yeah, they did. They got a divorce. So they could have went like off of that, but I don't.
I mean, they tried to make Christina the new
Yellowback bug. I agree.
Yeah, because I don't say that person's name.
Oh, I don't mean.
But they tried to make her the new Saints and Sinners, and and tried to make Brandon the new Martell. And then Kobe was annoying. And the sad part is, I started off liking Kobe, but she became annoying. And then, what's that dude named Anthony? He wanted to have a peach so bad. And then,
oh yeah.
And then Kimberly came on the show with drama with Christina, and I don't know where the drama come from. So it's just like, girl, what? And I would rather watch DC. Joy and Clifton ain't together no more. I think they got a damn divorce. He with somebody else.
Yeah.
I want to see Ashley and Arena.
Yeah.
I slick want to see Sherelle and Black.
That's Sherelle and Black, child.
I slick want to see them.
Oh yeah.
DC was good. I don't know. I mean, their issues were not that bad to the point to where they couldn't come back for another season. Because if y'all can constantly come and bring Huntsville back, then y'all could have brought DC back and made that work. Because y'all literally forced them folks in Huntsville to be cordial, and that's what ruined the show for me.
Definitely, but
that is true.
They are bringing back Heart Hustle Houston, baby.
I saw the.
They are. Oh my
God. Yes, I saw the trailer. I need to watch the first season because I didn't watch the first season, so I need to.
Oh yes, that means that Me T and Really B will be back.
Yeah, we do got roasted review with them, don't we?
We got a side panel about them.
Oh no, it was off
whether you like it or not panel.
Yeah, whether you like it or not. Yeah,
y'all did, and y'all it was good too. I was watching y'all panel. I ain't even watched that show, but I was watching the panel on there, so it was good.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we can kick that back up because they'll be back on the 30th.
This month?
Yeah, May 30th.
I gotta. Well, that means I gotta binge watch the first season then, because like I said, I didn't watch the first season.
You ain't missed too much. Just watch it on your turn.
Oh, okay, because y'all was saying that the shit was good when it was on, Chad. So we gonna see now. Y'all, before we get up out of here, here's the thing. I just told T and Josiah that I'm gonna try my best to rewatch Rhode Island and do reviews for all of the episodes that I missed. I hope T would get on my ass about it so I can do it, but I said I was gonna start rewatching the stuff tonight after this panel is over. I'm gonna start rewatching it, and then just so y'all can have something to watch over the weekend because I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be gone, so just so y'all can have some content, and I can be an algorithm. And I can be an algorithm, because sometimes if I miss 2 days of content, baby, it'd be hard to get the fuck back in that algorithm. Child.
Yes, it does.
Especially when you
Really
put out
do.
content every day. And speaking of shit, me and Jamie, that's me. We bought our tickets today. We going to Candy's. I did, I done, I do, whatever that show is. We going.
Who's on that show?
That's Candy's one woman show.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought you said Canvas. Oh, my
no, no,
bad.
no, no, no. Candy. Her one woman show about her divorce. Me and Jamie going.
Oh,
Okay.
Candy, you don't need no one women show for that shit, girl. We saw that play out on damn road.
Listen,
But I know
and
that's right though, Candy Pants. Get your money, girl.
you know
Okay.
they're gonna make sure y'all get that backstage act, so y'all can chop it up with Candy. Anyway,
Child, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
be on
wonder
this.
what Todd gonna say about that. I feel like Todd gonna say something
He
about that
already
shit.
said
I can't
something
wait.
I
about
guess
it.
it's
He did. What he
mm,
said?
They already had some words back and forth on social media, child. I just didn't report on it yet. I hadn't reported on it because I had a lot going on. But yeah, he had already said something about it, child. He already had some snide remarks.
She should let Drew come up there with her. She could do the same thing with him downstairs. That's what she should do. Now that'll really turn it, honey.
Oh my god. Oh, God. Okay, good job.
Drew, I'm giving you something to do, Drew. You better take it or leave it.
now you know how I feel
Yeah.
about my girl Drew.
I mean, I'm saying it to help her. Cause she run around here lying to the judge saying that she broke and penniless. So this will help her. You know Candy will pay her good.
Yeah, she making it seem like she ain't got a penny or a pinto, is what she telling the judge. That's what she telling
Right.
you. So I don't know
How
what's
do
going
you
on.
feel about that, JoJo?
Listen, all I know is Drew is the victim. Thanks. They Drew, they do. I'm telling you, they be dragging my girl Drew. I don't know why she
And
get all this hate. I don't understand it.
you be dragging her
But
too with all this damn bullshit you be doing.
Okay. Yeah.
who said it?
We all saying it.
Whatever. Y'all know nothing. Y'all know nothing.
Shut up, please. But listen. Another thing before we go, they up here talking about some folks was on the damn ship and had some damn virus and they got the people going crazy again. I'm like, oh my god, we do not need another pandemic.
I heard
See,
about that. Yeah.
that's why I don't do cruises.
Yeah, I don't either. It's like, child, I said I don't need we don't need another pandemic. I was so glad when we came out of the pandemic because wearing them damn masks every fucking where was on my nerves. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need another pandemic either, especially with
Because
stuff going
baby,
on
I
now.
used to wear them to the club. That's just how scared I was. I wear them to the club, child. I'd be the only motherfucker in there with a mask on.
Oh well.
But anyways, you guys, we would see you guys next week. We'll be over on T's page for roast and review. And that's about it, y'all. So JoJo will be going live tomorrow night at what time?
At 9:15 Central Standard Time. So 10:15 y'all time.
Okay, so basically he'll be going live right after I get done with Birmingham tomorrow, basically. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. I caught the tail end of your live with Sakina early with the Met Gala stuff.
Okay,
That
was a fun time.
The little bit that I did see, that was good. That was good.
That was a fun time. We had a good time.
Yes.
Yes, be sure to check that out too.
Yeah, I
Yes,
hate Rihanna's dress. I don't care what nobody say. I hate Rihanna's dress.
You was not feeling it, huh?
Not by no means.
Oh my god, I
That's
can't.
too funny.
Oh yeah, and by the way, they saying that the new girl is beefing with on Potomac is beefing with Giselle already. No, Ashley. It's Ashley. I'm sorry, Ashley.
Oh, good. But
and
her ass shouldn't come back.
And I also heard that Wendy and Giselle is at it again.
That's what I heard. She unfollowed Giselle.
And it's mighty funny. Now that Dickum Down is back, now y'all beefing again. I found it a little funny, but
I knew that was gonna happen though. We knew that was gonna happen.
I can't wait for those ratings to go up drastically.
Child,
and
here we go.
it won't be because of Robin. But anyway, you guys,
Absolutely.
we're about to go. We're about to go ahead and get up out of here. We will see you guys next week over on T Page. It was over 100 plus people up in here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.